Any side of the goal man shoot. Perform this excellent finish, I do it like Kane or Lukaku. Or like Beckham.
Pass the girls that tiki-taka, that's why they call us MSA. I'm on the block like winner, back road leger, fully paid on my inner. I fly past my head, top 10 of the models, I wash like Sammy Khedira.
And I can still kick balls like Drogba, young and I've made big wins like Gossa. Too far gone, can't catch me, Costa. I'm off, pace, Costa.
3 of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
Cool, so the next one, yeah. Which club is closest to catching City and Liverpool? Spurs, Chelsea or Arsenal?
What about United?
No, come on, let's not.
Yeah, what about United?
Hey, yo, you better keep your mouth quiet. You better keep your mouth quiet.
Let's not be under the Glazer regime, we're not catching them under Glazers. We're not we need to accept it. We're just not going to. Until they sell this club, they're just gonna have problems overall. It's either a massive overhaul, which I don't see them doing because they would have done it 10 years ago, or they're just not going to have success under these.
United fans, tough.
Bro, I've come to acceptance. Honestly, it's been too much pain. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to accept it. Things
That's
are
how
only going to get
Arsenal
worse.
was back in the day. I don't know. How do you Spurs fans feel like? What is there to really get upset about?
Yeah,
we don't really win anything.
We're just
no history.
Like,
No
there's
one.
not really
Where's
much of it.
expectations?
No history. Let's not.
Okay, what have you won in your? I know you got a small history there, but it's like
Audi Cup. Come on.
yeah, word. Like I know you don't like do small things like back in like this the 40s and the 30s.
60s.
No, 40s, 50s, 50s.
Damn.
Like so, yeah. Like with back to what we were saying.
Yeah. So those three
Spursy, but-
clubs.
Alright, cool. Yeah, no. Who's furthest ahead is Spurs. No.
I'd say Spurs.
Who's
as well.
closest to catching Man City and Liverpool? Spurs.
Who has the most resources? Chelsea, but I don't know if they have the people.
all
so
these
they
if
do
buts
it.
and maybes, bro.
It's not if buts and maybes. I think we're closest to them.
No, but it's like if we do this, if we do that. No, listen.
What if what? I haven't said if once.
Go fuck yourself. Listen,
Yeah,
it's Arsenal.
that's what I mean. If Arsenal got top 4 last season,
Yeah,
they would have got
exactly.
these players. But no, it's not. It's if
No, we
they
still
get
got the
this
players we
season.
wanted.
Rafinha.
No, Rafinha was never gonna come to either Arsenal or Chelsea.
Fair enough. He wanted Barca.
Yeah,
That
he
was when he
wanted
had his heart set
Barca,
on.
so stop that.
Anyways,
I'm telling you, he wanted Barca.
yeah, he was holding out for Barca still.
Yeah, man.
But,
No, it's all right. Trust me, he
so
wanted
you think
Barca.
Arsenal? You honestly think Arsenal?
Yeah, I think Arsenal.
Why is that?
What do you mean? Why is that?
Yeah,
Look
why is
at the
that?
way the club's run. I mean, Kroenke is finally back in the manager. There's a young squad. Think about it. A squad that young and a squad that good, they're only going to grow to be better. And with that being said, I mean, you have to look into the future, don't you? As long as Arsenal keep those players, as long as we keep that manager, Mikel Arteta's.
I want to hear this at the end of the season. If you
Listen,
don't get top 4.
as long as I'm telling you, as long as we keep, look, our squad is literally like most of our players are under 20, 25 or under.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And the kind of football that Arteta's got them playing. Last season, I know we finished fifth and we bottled it, but it's a learning curve. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And with that being said, if Arteta can keep continuing the way he's been playing, get a bit more consistent results in, he's keeping everyone in the dressing room happy. You know how hard that is in football to keep everyone happy. Everyone looks like they're happy. Even the benchwarmers, they look like they want to be a part of that squad. And Ketia, he signed a new contract. He wasn't getting much game time. Now he looks a new man. He's bulked up.
Yeah, he
you
did
can
look good
see
the other
he's
day.
even when he came on against Crystal
Yeah,
Palace,
yeah, I
he
was
changed
gonna
the
say, he
game.
looked good.
He passed to Saka that led to the goal. For me, Arsenal are miles ahead of the rest now.
Miles.
Not miles, okay. That's an over exaggeration. I'm exaggerating there, but I honestly think
So
Arsenal.
no one thinks Chelsea.
No, Chelsea. No,
I think
I honestly
in terms
don't
of
think so.
resources, if Bowley manages the club properly, it is probably going to be Chelsea the quickest. To
Yeah,
catch
no,
them.
it's like this season. If we're basing
just that
off
we
this
don't know.
season,
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's Spurs personally.
This season,
But
yeah.
that's what I mean. If you say the next season, Chelsea could be fucking winning the league next year
Exactly,
if they
like,
wanted to. If
that's
they
why
spend
if
the
someone
money,
them
if they
mean-
spend the sort of money they did under Abramovich, and
Yeah,
get them
yeah, there's some
the right
meme going
core
around here that
core
says, yeah.
signings, they could, but you never know.
no. I think a director of football is so important, and Bowley's not
I
that.
think- no.
He's just buying who he thinks is good.
Yeah, no, yeah. He looks
I
like
mean, that
he's stealing
works.
other people's
That can
signings,
work,
basically,
yeah.
innit?
That
But
could work, obviously, but you
it's
can't
'cause
just
it's
be.
short, though.
Sorry, it's not just smart for you to be like, I want for fun and let me spend 80 million.
Yeah.
But there's probably players
Better,
that are out there.
No,
a
do you know
lot
what it
cheaper
was
than
timing
that.
wise as well, though? Like, I
Like
can
a
understand
younger
it.
Fofana,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. You want to buy him before he gets to that Leicester move. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, actual build it
Like just
properly.
cut out the middleman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand that he just came this summer and he wants to do his best to support his manager, not write off the season for Chelsea. Chelsea has done that in the past with this, like written off the season, and kind of redundant in doing that. It's not like he's buying bad players.
No,
It's not like a United with an Arnautovic type of thing. It's not doing that. It's buying quality signings. Maybe they don't have that sort of structure in place and you don't get them at the best prices on the best contracts, but it's not a bad idea what he has cooking here.
Yeah.
But Koulibaly for 40 mil, 31. I mean, defenders do tend to last longer, to be fair, and that we said earlier, 34 is the new 31, so
Yeah,
I'm the
word.
new 30. So I guess I wouldn't say it's a bad sign. He looked really good against Everton. So let me just discredit what I said there. But yeah, no, I mean, Chelsea, I would say, are ahead of Spurs, yeah.
But not ahead of Arsenal.
No.
I just think we're third because we got the best manager out of the three. I think that's undoubtedly.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can argue
I think, yeah.
I wonder what you're going to say.
I was waiting for that answer.
Word.
No, I was going to say Deeko, but no.
I think we have the best front three out of the lot. The
Yeah,
best
people
attack.
saying you have the best front three in the league, you know. I'm hearing people say that.
You could argue it, but I don't know. It's still it's up for debate.
It's
but
arguable.
It's very arguable.
like this, in
Haaland's not better than Kane.
2022.
Yeah, exactly. People say
Haaland's
Haaland's not better than Kane, and they say for Foden or Son, I feel like I'm still picking Son.
Yeah, I'd
Maybe
still put
Foden
Son
future
over
proof.
Foden.
I'd say it's more Foden, Kulusevski, and then you say you probably pick
But
pick
either one,
Foden.
whatever wing you pick,
And then
still Son,
the other
to
side,
get it.
Son and Grealish. You pick
Son
Son.
still
Son,
miles.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think the way it's building and the way the board are actually backing Conte, that they're giving him signings like 6 players before the season had started.
But
That's amazing.
those 6 players, like,
They don't.
No,
they
you
don't,
can't say
they
that's
don't
all bad
massively
signings,
improve our
so.
first starting 11.
Look how many years
But
Arsenal wanted
they
Basuma as
improve
well.
our squad massively.
no, we didn't want him that desperately. Stop now. It was just one.
Who?
Allow it, man.
To Basuma.
Chill out.
Did Arsenal
no,
want him for time?
no. It
Arsenal
wasn't
fans
for
were
time.
twerking
they always
for
say,
Basuma.
word, bro.
We wanted him from the beginning of last season.
Making confidence
Don't say
and
for
everything.
years.
Before that,
It wasn't
it was
before that
before
because
that.
he wasn't even that good before.
No,
that.
you
Making
could
comps
see
and
glimpses.
everything.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly,
man.
bro. They've constantly been around for time,
No,
bro.
it was last season. We've been talking about him throughout this whole season, but not years, bro.
Yeah,
It's like more Spurs, you know. Brilliant defense. We can. That's the one place we need to upgrade. I'm not gonna lie. Left centre half this summer is what we went into the summer our main position to upgrade, and I don't think we've massively upgraded. If we have upgraded,
but you wanted Bastoni would have been a signing.
It would have been a signing. It was ambitious, but
very ambitious.
Longley's shit.
It's very hard to
wanna
pull Italians
stay
out of
in
the
Italy.
league. Yeah,
So
like,
you don't.
I think Longley's he's not great.
He could be shit. He could be good. I don't
I
know.
don't. It's hard to judge
I'm not
Spurs
gonna
signings. We saw the
make
same
that.
thing about Kulusevski and Bentang. Thinking, what the hell are they signing these lot in January?
He's
And then
only
they
on
turned
loan,
to
Dan.
good
He's gonna
signings.
go back though.
No, but that's
what
a smart. That's a sensible signing.
We've got him for a year, and then we can go and get a left centre back.
Exactly. That I think
like,
it's sensible,
a
man.
You could sign him permanently if he comes good.
Loans
Yeah,
are
if he's
mad
good, it'll only be
sensible,
cheap,
man.
man.
They're not
Barcelona
done
wanna
enough
get
in
rid of
football.
everyone, so.
Yeah, they only get rid of everyone.
Exactly. Loans should be doing more often in football. I think it's a mad sensible thing to do. Like, you don't commit too much to your budget for that summer because it's on a loan. It's not like transfer fee, just wages really.
I know.
So it makes a lot of sense. And you don't have to tie down to a heavy deal if it doesn't work out. It makes a lot of sense. Just that Cubs want money. That's the only
See,
problem.
Arsenal was so mudded that we used to actually buy shit players on loan like Ceballos and Dennis Suarez and like, bro, just loan. That's the thing about loans as well, though, man. Because when they're meaty, they're meaty.
If they're media, it's right. They go back up.
Yeah.
No, that's
it's
true,
better than
though.
like signing them.
Even
and then
Kovacic
you're
was a
stuck
loan,
with
innit?
them.
From Madrid to Chelsea and then you're still going through with it.
But
so.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's close between all three, between Chelsea,
I do
Arsenal,
as
and
well.
Spurs.
Yeah, it's definitely close, but I just think Arsenal pip it because of how long it's taken for the
So that's
rebuilding
what I think
process.
it is,
Arsenal,
though?
Chelsea, Spurs.
Do you know why I don't think Arsenal as well? I think you lot still aren't viewed in world football as if there is a talent now wanting to come to London. I don't think he sees Arsenal as the biggest attraction in London out of the 3 clubs here.
Definitely does.
No, I don't think.
I
so.
don't think he sees it as the biggest.
Why-
I think it's Chelsea.
Yeah, I think it's Chelsea.
I
That's
do
what I was saying.
think
Because of the, do you know what it is? The other players that are in the squad. When you see more like world class things, when you see players you look up to yourself, I think that's where it's like, I want to go. Like,
So,
you know,
but who's in Chelsea that you could say that for them?
I think you can say for respectable players.
Think
the
about it.
centre-back
Compare
partnership,
Chelsea's squad to Arsenal.
No,
Who
but
could
even
you
that,
say
no,
that?
I'd say it's less that. I'd say it's more. You look at the past 5 years of they've had a Champions League. They've had a Champions, a Premier League in the past 8 years or however long, 7 years. If you look at immediate success, I think most go for Chelsea.
But I think if a manager can sell them the project, then that
Yeah,
always
that's part
helps.
of the thing.
Because
But I
Jesus
saw- talking
refused
cheap, though.
Chelsea, right? Chelsea wanted Jesus,
apparently so.
Yeah.
and he refused them.
But I think it's more.
Do you get what
I think
I
that was
mean?
He
more
wants
of
to
a
be a
football.
starting.
That's football, exactly. Football.
That was football
that's what
reason.
That's the point.
No,
I'm trying
as in
to
like
make, though.
his style of play suits Arsenal more than it would
And to
Chelsea.
be fair,
Because Chelsea ruined strikers recently.
Arteta already had the links from Man City. so-
Yeah, that's another thing as well.
Yeah,
His
but
relationship with
that's
Arteta
also
before.
Yeah, that's part
that
of it.
also
That's
helps.
That was
as
one of the
well,
biggest reasons, probably.
No,
Because
no,
if
not
you know
probably,
him
it's-
well enough, it makes a lot of sense. It's the whole reason why Ten Hag thinks he's even in a De Jong race. Like, we have no other attraction as a club apart from Ten Hag being there. There's really and truly no other reason to come.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
So
true,
if you know someone and you respect them, he probably does respect Arteta to a high degree. So
I think Arsenal's.
and your football makes sense because it's so similar to City's.
I wouldn't be
where
completely biased in it and say it's just Arsenal. I would go along the lines of saying that it's kind of like you get to decide who you want to go to.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of the same. I would honestly believe that Arsenal's history and attraction, the stadium you get to play in, is enough of an opportunity for you to be like, you know what, though, I might just pick Arsenal over Chelsea. Whereas on the other hand now, like what you're saying about Chelsea with what they've won in the past couple years and stuff, yeah, you could say, oh, I would go to Chelsea. And the thing is, wages isn't an issue at Arsenal. Arsenal offer really nice wages. Like,
I think Chelsea will offer better though.
Yeah, probably.
no, I think is quite similar, you know.
They are similar.
I think Arsenal
Arsenal offer
Spurs are definitely the worst. We can all agree.
Spurs
They have a strict wage structure that they do not
yeah,
break. Yeah.
Spurs ain't really. I would say
But then
they're
I don't
more
think
attractive.
I don't
No,
think
but I think
Spurs go
managers are a
to.
big
I don't
thing
think
as well,
Spurs
though.
shop in the same window as Chelsea.
I agree.
We don't.
Neither does Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
fair
Neither does
enough.
Arsenal.
Maybe you can say Jesus was.
Arsenal and
Rafinha.
Spurs shop in the same
Rafinha,
window.
Yeah, you always see it like
Yeah,
Tottenham.
so that's a good point.
Tottenham and
Yeah,
Arsenal. It's always
I'm both
Tottenham and
interested.
And then
Arsenal.
one of them will drop out because they don't want the embarrassment.
Yeah. Bro, it happens
always
with
a-
United
That's what
and
happened with
Liverpool all the
Rafinha.
time.
Yeah.
Because Spurs,
were interested,
yeah,
and then it's like it goes dead.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
sort of thing.
it is mad embarrassing, and then
No,
the
it
chants
makes-
start coming up in the
Spence,
stadium.
Basuma, like it's all players who you hear. They're both sort of linked.
Yeah,
Lamptey
yeah.
for like the
Oh,
last
Lamptey,
year.
oh man, he literally.
Because
Yeah.
Arsenal were interested in Spence for a bit as well,
That's
and
what
then
I'm saying.
Arsenal
And then
all of a sudden
it
no
just
one
goes
quiet,
quiet.
innit?
and
Yeah,
that's it.
no.
Nah, it makes bare sense.
Facts.
Though.
But
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
anyway, so
Fair
it's
enough.
split decisions.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
innit?
Cool.